Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
God damn it, my friend's picked the wrong time.
Oh, no, well, too bad.
No, well,
Off you go, right?
Yeah.
Off you go. And it's a half hour back to the guy's house, right? Nice and easy.
I think we have to wait for him to. He's talking.
Oh.
He has the hat on. Oh no, that's not him.
Oh. Oh, there's many people in shorts and blue shirts. Oh my
Oh God, they're looking at us.
Oh no. They see us. What do we do?
Roll for stealth.
Roll for stealth. I don't know. Well, what do you want to do, Satyr, while they're
I mean,
Googling?
I'm following the kobolds.
Are these the goons? These
Oh,
might
God,
be the goons. God,
the
I hope they
Goonies?
can hear us. The oil drinkers? Yeah.
What? What?
I don't know.
The
I wasn't
oil
privy to
drinker-
this conversation, but I believe they're all oil drinkers. What do
What?
you want to do?
I mean, I'm going with him. So, oh wait, I think he's back.
Oh.
There he
people don't
is.
tell me things.
So you guys head back to what's his face's place, Desmond Tutu's place.
Yep.
Pretty much.
All right. You get to within, I don't know, sight of the little house out in the woods when there crosses your path a large and menacing ogre wielding a tree branch for a club. And then the deep ogre voice, it says, "Who goes there?"
Well, hello, my friend of the woods.
Who goes there?
Well, it is me and my little friend here over here.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
Well, we'll be walking through the woods, obviously.
Yeah, we won't go that way.
These woods are not for you. Go away. I smash if you come close.
Well, whose woods are they? Or, sorry, that's the wrong question. Obviously, they're yours. Is this just like your territory? Or you garden it for someone?
Go away or I smash.
Why?
Want to have a drink?
The dude over there hired us, and we're just trying to get in there.
He looks to where you point towards the house and goes, "Oh, he hire you?
Yeah,
He hire me too."
Well,
I understand.
want to have a drink?
He looks at your amount of alcohol and realizes it would just be a single shot for him and nods. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I gave him my bottle of alcohol, the one that I had 2 buckets of alcohol. One I drank when he gave it to me in the jail, and another one I have left. I give him it's really strong. Be careful.
Sure, he'll be
He
fine.
downs the whole thing at once.
Well, how is it? Made it myself.
There's
Yep.
not enough.
Well, sadly, we do not have much more, but you know what? Maybe when we go in there and talk to him, maybe I think he has more. Maybe you can convince him to give you some for your hard work.
All right, whatever. If you work with him, you okay. Come on in.
Yeah.
And he waves you on through.
Thanks, bud.
Right?
Yep. You can arrive at the house.
Excellent.
You're at the door.
Yeah.
Knock.
Hey, Tutu, we're done.
The door swings open and sitting inside is Tutu. Sitting in a comfortable chair that has recently been added to the living room. Welcome. I heard the explosion and saw the plume of smoke. I take it the deed is done.
Yeah.
Well, we were a little bit
like,
close,
the
but
fuck do you think?
you said a few feet to
You
my
said a
friend
few
here, but
feet, not like 30 or 40.
it was quite the blast, I have to say.
Well, I'm glad to see you made it out alive.
I just like walk in and start like rummaging through his cupboards looking for cups.
The sword? Did you get the sword?
Yeah, we got a sword.
Plop it on the ground near him, and he looks at it and goes, "That is not my sword."
Well,
Bro, he had like 15 of them. We didn't know which one it was.
we only took the prettiest sword he had there. So,
Yeah.
Fine. I'm sure we'll sort through the ashes and acquire them all.
Yeah, but drink, boys. And I finally find wherever he stashed his cups.
Yes, you find
Yeah.
them.
I pull out 3, pour myself a little bit, pour the satyr more, pour him about as much as the satyr, or a little bit less than the satyr, and like I've got my back to him, and I pull out like I play it safe and like 2 vials of milkweed in there.
In his cup,
Yeah, in his like I want it to like I really want it to take effect.
you double dose him. It's a good idea. Yeah.
He's old, so might as well kill him with that.
All right, celebration. Here we go. And I give
Well,
Satyr his cup. I get my cup. Give the dude his, and I poured it out so like the Satyr and he have like a similar amount. And then
well, it did seem like this was a big stepping stone for you. At least you have your name back.
Yeah, Desmond, you got your name back. Like down it, pour myself a little bit more.
Yes.
He raises his and says, "To my ascension,
Well,
and
what
to
the-
the vast quantity of
With the
magical
pencil.
items and gold we shall all find ourselves in."
to
And
having
attention.
fun in your life.
Suspension.
Ascension, and he raises it and drinks it in one fell swoop. And let me look up my poison document and see what sort of saving throw he needs to make, because I believe it's not going to be great. This is a narcotic.
And double doses.
Double doses increases the DC by 5, so DC 25 con check to not instantly fall asleep. Or not instantly, but 25 minutes in, 15 minutes in.
Oh, yeah.
And then a DC 35 con check. I'm sorry, 36 con check to not be so sleepy that he'll just, be drowsy and kind of listless. Oh, there is no way he will ever pass that. It's a natural. That's a 2 on the die roll. We don't even need to roll his con. So D20 plus 5 minutes until he falls asleep.
Well,
Excellent.
maybe we should
So,
tell you how it went down. So, after
Yeah.
we went...
Ooh, I have a better idea. You got your sword there. Let's just save some time. Roadies, boys. Let's go get that sword. And I like pour him another drink, pour a satyr another drink, pour myself another drink. Let's go.
He
Well, that's
takes
a good
it.
idea.
Good. He drinks it quickly. Roadies, what does that mean?
It's your drink for the road.
It just mean that we have a
You're on the road and you have some alcohol.
going and get your sword.
Ah, yes. Well, before we go, I have some questions for you first. Did Elizabeth survive the blast?
She wasn't even there.
An
Yes, yeah.
unanticipated boon.
You have no worries. She is safe for all we know.
I'm sure she's fine.
Hmm.
She's fine. She's fine.
And the offspring?
She's at school, bro. She's fine.
Excellent. And the tavern itself?
Well,
I pulled him out back. Don't worry.
Mhm.
It's still standing.
All right.
Yes.
So be it.
though the back, of course, the garden out back is kind of ruined.
A little bit.
Back of the house or back of the tavern?
The yard.
Of the...
Tavern.
Got it. Yes, wonderful. Did the that kobold's tower that was built out there, is that
that
still
survived.
standing? That survived?
Yeah.
Well,
Survived.
we'll need to tear that piece of monstrosity down.
Well,
What
you
an
can't
ugly
destroy-
addition to someone's backyard.
You can't destroy the Lord's property.
I can certainly destroy it when I take over Desmond's life. And
I think you might need to take over the town first before you can destroy that.
We will. We will. Once I get my sword.
Because if you destroy the noble's property before you do that, that might delay things.
No offense, but he's just a kobold. What could he possibly do?
He's got the law behind him.
Oh,
Does
well.
this? Well,
Anyway, let's
Sheriff.
go, bud. Come on, let's go get that sword. I pick up the other one, start dragging it.
All right.
Yes.
He gets up and dusts himself off, goes over, picks up a few choice things, tucks him in his robes, and walks out with you.
We saw on our way in that you acquired a guard, right? The ogre.
Yes, I have many yoga guys.
Maybe on this happy day, how about it? You maybe reward him for his hard work with a good drink on your side, an ogre-sized drink. That would be probably a good celebration for him too. Want to have your people stay loyal, of course, and happy.
You are here to serve me, not to tell me how to run my kingdom.
Oh, it was just a suggestion. No matter. Want to just make sure that everybody on this joyous day has fun.
You can see him glaring at you like he's already, now that you've fulfilled your purpose, he's already regretting letting you live, sort of glare. But walks with you towards town, which, as we said, is a half-hour walk. And he's going to fall asleep in about 17 minutes. So you get 15 minutes down the road, and he yawns and stretches and says, on this joyous day, why don't we bask in the sunshine for a few minutes before arriving? Let's take in and savor every moment of this perfect day. As he sits down and leans against a rock and puts his face in the sun, and then falls asleep.
Hey, bud. Oh, he's out. All right.
He can't seem to handle his alcohol.
The ground's moving too, so let's go.
Wait. Before we go, if he is a spellcaster, we should probably check what he has on him.
Oh, yeah. Fucking search
He's got cash on him. He's got 50 plat just sitting in his pockets.
All right. Yeah, you want any of this?
Well, I have already. I'm still carrying the big bag of money, and that seems to be the same amount. Well, it is more.
All right.
It is your size.
Fair enough. I'm down with that.
So we're also taking whatever he needs to cast spells from him.
Oh yeah. If it looks weird, it's going off his body.
Sure. Who's the one who is taking the shit off of him?
The wizard.
Wizard?
Yeah, the one who actually knows what to look for.
Right, right. Okay. Can you make me a saving throw versus spell?
Yeah. I can certainly roll for that. That's not good.
That's not good. You go to touch his robes, and they are electrified. You will take 2d6 electrical damage.
Ooh.
You will take 6 plus 5. You'll take 11 points of electrical damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, so the kobold goes up to take the guy's stuff and immediately gets zapped and hits the ground as a steaming, charred pile of kobold flesh.
Oh dear. That is not good.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. I have a rope.
Well,
are you below 0?
I'm at -3.
Okay.
Yeah, he kind of goes over. He does not have a medicine profession or anything that can, so he have to try to stabilize you.
Well,
somehow.
17 minutes later. Well, if it's only half a mile, that's 15-minute walk.
Well, he can run really, really fast.
What are you gonna do? You're staring at this satyr who is unconscious.
Well, at first he will try to stabilize him.
All right, that takes 1 minute. Give me your int check.
Okay, that is just straight int.
Straight at no modifiers.
Okay, I need a 10. I need to roll a 10 or
You
higher.
got this.
Woo!
Woo! Okay.
All right.
You can stabilize him. He's not going to die.
All right. Then he's going to take like a large stick
Mm-hmm.
and kind of tries to get the rope off the guy.
Just like disrobe him with a stick from a distance.
Yeah.
Did you pick up maybe a metal stick?
No.
We are in the
No.
forest, Neal. A large
Okay.
wooden stick.
All right. I think the wooden stick is non-conductive enough that
It's
you
also
can...
not soaked in water.
Is it soaked in salt water, maybe?
So-
All right. You
Nearby
can
brine.
disrobe the wizard. He
Alright.
is now just wearing his silk boxer shorts.
All right. The kobold is probably very easy to carry.
Super easy. He's very light.
I put him into my backpack.
So it's like one of those fucking baby backpacks.
I mean, it's my backpack, and in there is food, nothing else. And I will carry the guy with me. I have 16 strength, so I assume that is. I will leave the rope behind.
All right. So you carry the kobold in the backpack and drag the guy behind you or something.
Well, I
right?
carry him. I carry him. 16 strength, it should be easy.
So he's
right?
like 130 pounds plus the kobold, who's what, like 40 pounds, 20 pounds? How much do you weigh? You're like a medium-sized dog, right? Like 40 or 50 pounds?
Yeah, I'm looking to see if there was a weight.
Well, actually, kobolds weigh like 20 something
Yeah.
pounds.
I probably weigh about like 80 pounds just with all my shit.
Okay, so
Oh, okay.
200
I'm dragging. Okay, so I'm actually dragging the guy.
Okay.
But
You
he doesn't
can
have anything on him. He's in his underpants. Unless he's going commando, then he has nothing.
Are you dragging him by his hands or by his feet, out of curiosity?
Hands.
Okay, cool. You arrive in town with a kobold in your backpack, and when you look back in town, you realize that his silk underwear ripped off somewhere along the road because you're dragging him against his waist, and
I know.
they just came down with a naked wizard and a unconscious wizard. You are now the wizard
And he's
warrior.
going to enter Shenanigans with a naked wizard, dragging a naked wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hello, Desmond. We got the guy. He's sleeping quite soundly. Also, he's naked.
He's sleeping soundly.
He kind of lays him down gently and kind of. Yeah, he's still sleeping.
Well, let's put him in jail.
His rope was kind of zapping, so I had to take it off.
That's weird. We should go look for that.
Well, we can do later. Oh, by the way, do you have anything to get this little fella back up? He got zapped, so I managed to, make it so he doesn't die, but...
Pokes him a couple times, like, I don't know, go put him in the kobold tower with the other kobold.
All right. I put him into a kobold tower. He's like, he goes to the kobold tower. Hello?
Glub pokes his head out. Hello?
Well, I have a friend
No
here.
solicitors! And shuts the door.
What?
No solicitors.
He kind of knocks again.
He opens it.
He kind of takes Jack out of the backpack. Friend needs to sleep a bit.
Oh. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Heard you're a lord. You are owner of this tower, yes?
Mm-hmm.
You're a lord then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, take good care of this little fella.
Mm-hmm.
And he puts them together with Glibglob.
And as you walk away, you can see Glibglob in there. He's got like a green pointy witch's hat, and he's like putting it on top of Shag's head. And then he's like going over to this cupboard and starts to pull out other clothes. And by then you're heading back into the tavern. And
So he's making it into a
yeah,
doll.
he's gonna dress up Shag in his own kobold design.
I've
Of
definitely
stuff.
worked for Glib Glub before.
But you never were
I stand in
unconscious.
for dog catcher.
Yeah. I guess you and Desmond can go lock up Tutu in the jail. The problem is that there's no sheriff anymore.
Won't quit.
Yeah, he quit. He quit. He didn't die.
He was too depressed.
It got too weird things for him to handle, so he decided that he didn't want to be the sheriff anymore. Just more than he could deal with. So
the
you
old
guys
ladies took the old ladies, the insane murdery old lady took was too much.
It was too much, yeah, the old murderous women. So the jail is now empty. I guess the deputies are around, but there's no sheriff.
And there's still the old woman in.
Yeah, okay, there's an interim sheriff. His name is Craig. He's just a local farm boy turned deputy who happens to be the longest employed person here, so he's sort of running the jail in the interim. He's a nondescript sort of fellow. Think, I don't know. If you can imagine Nebraska farm boy, that's what this guy is. And for Sheriff Matt Cumberdick. Okay.
I'm fine with that. I remember how Rob played that.
Yeah, I don't remember what he was, but I remember it was pretty hilarious.
I think.
All right, so you find Craig, the Nebraska farm boy, built like a house, tall, barrel-chested, straw-colored hair that's straight and short, and very few brains involved. Just says, "Hey, Desmond. Hey, Goat Man.
Well, hello there, my friend. A good-looking friend, I have to say.
Why, thank you. You look pretty tasty yourself."
God, this is
All right. Well, I take it as a compliment. Well, we have a job for you to do. Someone needs to be put into jail.
Okay. And he just opens the jail and like waves you in without asking for any documents, paperwork, what crimes he's committed, just like taking it entirely on face value and trusting you 100%. He just like opens the jail and lets you put him in and then shuts it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, it seems this old woman over here will now finally have someone of her own age to talk to. Well,
He
it's
looks
someone
at
who
the
looks...
old woman who is busy knitting something. Someone gave her like giant knitting needles, and she's like, there's like a pile of scarves next to her in the area.
She's knitting a noose.
There's all meat symbol, meat thing stuff on there.
Mm-hmm.
Meat scarves with meat patterns.
Yeah. I guess... Is that... No, hold on. We can't be done already.
Well, we still have to find that rope, Desmond.
Yeah.
Right.
And I still have to go back to that dude's place and loot all his shit.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
so, let's see. Desmond he can't really leave Berkshire to go on a quest to even find a road, because what if there's a monster along the way, and he doesn't want to leave Layla, half orphaned, so he...
Well, how about I bring this little kobold to the temple, and then we do go look for the rope.
Good. You sort it all out. And, how much did we say I was paying you?
You're saying for me something with unlimited alcohol as long as I come.
That's the one. All right. Unlimited drinks.
Well, I'd be glad about it. Well, let me get our little friend from the tower. And he goes over to knock on Glib Glob's door.
Knock on Glib Glob's door. It's like the second story of the tower that you're knocking on. He's got like a little balcony there. And he opens it, and there is Shag dressed in like this really fancy, frilly, greenish costume. If you imagine the outfit Django picks for himself in Django Unchained, he's got like the blue thing with the white cravat. It's like that, except it's greenish, and he's got a green witch's hat on.
Well, I have to say that is quite tasteful. Well, I'm going to get him to a healer, so if you mind, I can take him with me. Right. Should he keep the gloves? All right. I'll tell you gave him to him. He will probably be very happy.
And you take him away. You can take him to a cleric in Shenanigans, probably. There might be a cleric of Martha in there.
I tried to find a healer.
Yeah, there's a cleric of Martha conveniently in the tavern in Shenanigans who will charge you some paltry amount of money.
I give her 10 gold to heal.
Perfect. And she patches up his wounds. He's at 1 HP, and with your help, he can hobble around for the rest of the day.
Oh.
Well, you took quite the zapping from that rope, I have to say.
Oh, what am I wearing?
Well, your friend over there from the tower, he gave it to you. It's quite tasteful, I have to say.
I look ridiculous.
Blends in very nicely with the forest when it's green.
No, it doesn't. This is shiny.
Well, have you ever seen the sun reflecting from the leaves of a green tree? It's also quite shiny.
Not this sort of shiny.
Well,
is that a cod piece? Oh. I can't take this. I can't take this.
Well, the hat suits you, I have to say, though.
And I go upstairs and I take like 5 minutes and get in like this like dirty browns and stuff. Does that actually blend in?
I mean,
it blends in with wood.
Yeah.
It blends in with the dirt streets.
Yeah.
Barrels.
Yeah. Yeah.
The stuff that actually blends in.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Desmond is sitting behind the bar, looking sort of smug, and then also looking like, oh, and then like smug again, and then, oh.
Well.
What? I can hear that look from over here, Desmond.
I just wanted to go loot something. I haven't looted anything in a long time.
Well,
got that kobold tower out back.
There's nothing in there to loot.
He does have some nice clothes, I have to say.
Let's go.
And you guys go. Desmond leaves you behind as you take off. And
my cobalt friend, maybe I should carry you. You seem a bit weak on your feet. You could move a bit.
Like, no, I'm fine. I make it like 50 feet and it's like all this. Fine.
Let me carry you. And we will instead not move at 6 speed, but at 18 speed.
Move at 18 speed?
Satyrs are fast.
What the fuck? Where's my skills and powers? Who designed this game, huh? Who thought satyrs should be like
on weed? Yeah. A bunch of nerds high on weed.
The fucking drug-addled designers of video games.
Actually, well, they do have hooves. They are faster than normal humans in every edition, I think.
I mean hooves, it don't innately make you faster, right? That's not like...
But their leg are built to have
oh my god, they do have 18 movement speed.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Okay. And a 2d4 headbutt? What?
Yeah, but I have kicks. I don't need a 2d4 headbutt.
All right.
They're quite good. Well, now we have to find out the rope.
All right, you head down the road, you turn off into the woods, you come across the spot where he was, and there is the robe, still standing there. Next to it are 12 dead squirrels and a dead raccoon, who tried to climb onto the robe and all got shocked. And, yeah.
Well, now
How'd you get it off? How'd you get it off?
Well, I used the stick over there. The only question is, how does someone actually take it on, put it on?
Maybe it's just the inside.
Really, I do not want to test it, really.
Yeah, no, we can find that out later.
Maybe we should just... I mean, we could...
Maybe we give it to Desmond.
Do you want that he shocks himself?
That won't even fit me.
No, it's way too big. It would drag on the floor behind you.
And to be honest, it's not really for my taste.
Yeah.
I want it, but it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Well, I have this. We can wrap it in my tent, and he kind of takes it and off, and with the stick, kind of moves the rope onto the tent and kind of packs it in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, binds it tight with the little bit of twine or rope that comes with the tent.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Why didn't he ever take up a wrestling career? Like with that rope, he could have won.
Maybe that would have been cheating. Also, a lot of people who wrestle do not have that much clothes on.
It's true.
It just depends on which wrestling you watch.
Well, the kind of wrestling I watch and participate in.
Never mind. Let's go.
Let's keep going.
Well, you walked right into that one, my friend.
I was like,
What? Oh, what are we going to tell the
Stick.
ogre?
we'll just carry it on a stick.
What are we going to tell the ogre?
You would not believe how drunk he got.
You do come across the ogre, who is there, and he looks at you guys again and goes, "No go! I bash if you come any closer."
Well, you know us. We are the guys from earlier, remember?
Remember he hired us?
He even walked out with
No.
him just half an hour ago. Well, an hour ago.
You did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
You know, he's moving into town.
He makes an intelligence check. He fails it. I don't remember this.
Remember we gave you booze?
Oh, yes, you bring more booze, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I like pull out the bottle of rum that I never finished. Here you go, bud. Sorry, it's all I got.
He drinks it happily.
Understand, I can't drink a lot.
Yep, that's fine. I drink for you.
Well, we see if we can. You know what? That guy, I think he's moving into town and he wants to move some stuff. I bet there's also something for you in there.
Okay. So I just sit and drink and you bring more drinks.
Yeah.
Well, we see what we can find.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And we proceed to go into this guy's house and rummage through all of his shit.
You rummage.
And if we find good booze or barrels of bottles, you know, the ogre can have his good share of alcohol.
Let's see what you find in Tutu's abode. Well, you're gonna find another 4,500 gold.
What? What the fuck?
He's a wealthy guy. I mean, he's been spending his entire life getting ready to overthrow Desmond, sort of.
Something
but like he's
seems
kind
wrong about this. Something just seems wrong about this.
I'm fine with this. This is great.
Yep.
This is great.
You also find a very small selective library. It looks like he just brought his spell books and maybe like one or two of his favorite novels.
What spells does he have?
Dude, a lot of spell books. You're gonna be digging through that shit for a while, all right? That was not the
fine.
time.
I'll just like open them up. Is this spell book? Yep.
Yep.
Bag.
Yep.
Is this spell book? Yep. In a bag. Is this a spell? Yep. In a bag.
Yep.
I'm gonna take all of his spell books, and you're
Yep.
gonna give me all.
I will
of his
give you
spells.
many, many spells. What else do you find in here? Let's play everyone's favorite game. Rolling on the magic treasure tables.
Yeah.
Loot table. Loot.
All
Okay.
right. Who wants to roll the first loot table?
Well, I can't use anything but the weird stuff, so.
Yeah, go for
And
it.
wands and staves.
All right, Bastian, give me a D100.
Only DN 100? Oh, for the type.
Yes, for the type.
17.
17. You find a magical liquid. Now give me a D1000.
Okay. I can't use liquids. Well,
Can't
maybe we
advance.
can trade.
175. Ooh.
I'd say that's more of a 17.5.
Get it because you rolled a 17. And you rolled a 17.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. That's boring. Roll again.
What was it?
Boring. You find this fuck is this shit? You find like a vial of multicolored vibrant fluid that is sort of in slow motion turning, but like there's yellow and green and blue and red and orange and purple stripes
So you
through
found
it. It's sort of like the clouds of
Rainbow
Jupiter.
drink.
Yeah,
Well,
rainbow drink. Is
you
what
know,
you found.
I am a fan of alcohol, but we were ever taught by many parents that don't ever mess with magic drugs. So that is not really for me. AKA, I can't use potions or scrolls.
Yeah, fine. I'll take that.
Here you have it, my little friend.
We'll find out what it does.
Magical
Alright.
liquid. What the fuck page is that? Hold on. I don't even know what it does. I just found its name and it's great sounding, but I have no idea where this is even located in the tomes. CD magic. Maybe it's under just magic liquid? Page, that's close to magic. Missile devices, manuals, no.
So
Not just
what
a-
is it?
It's called. Maybe it's just under its own name.
Probably.
Maybe.
If it has an own name.
Well, but it's not in bold, and usually they bold those things. I don't know. It's complicated, guys. It's complicated.
Well, if you say its name, we can outsource chat.
Oh, but I don't want to.
I mean,
to tell you its
we
name.
have identify.
And
Does-
I do have access to the spell identify.
So we will know anyway what it does. Well,
And Neal, you'll probably forget what it does by like 2 weeks from now anyway.
That is absolutely true. It's a magical liquid called Rainbow Bridge.
okay, yeah.
fuck
It's
that is.
either under something like potions.
Well, no shit.
That sounds like a
So the bridge to Asgard.
I thought for a second that'd be like a spell, but it wasn't.
There's a lot of fluids in here. And usually there's a super heading that they put on them under. Like there's a whole section of potions. But this isn't in potions. This is just...
Did you check the index?
The index is also divided into like subtypes. I don't think it's there, but I'm going to double check all the possible places it could be.
I'm currently also checking the magic encyclopedia.
Here we go. Rainbow Bridge Elixir, page 445. 445. Are elixirs?
Ah, elixirs.
Four, 5. Rainbow Bridge. This rare elixir appears as a swirl of scintillating colors. I got that right, at least. The character quaffing the elixir must concentrate, forming a mental picture of a bridge. Within 8 rounds, a bridge of rainbow colors appears 5 feet wide at the base and up to 50 feet long. The bridge is permanent unless more than 5,000 pounds is placed on it at any one given time, or until a dispel magic is cast on it. Oh. You just create a 50-foot long rainbow bridge.
That is
Permanently.
permanent.
Yeah, that's useful. All right. I
Yeah.
like it. That's it.
Now
That's
you
a
have to
good
place
magic item.
Now you
really
have to
like
place
that.
it inside of someone's house.
I
All right,
can't
so
wait to use that in the most useless way. What do? I make a bridge from the top of Shenanigans to Ben's brothel. It's just a window bridge. Why?
so just from your bedroom to Ben's brothel. All right. All right, Connor, give me a D100.
Hundo, bringing in the Benjamins.
Oh shit, that's a weapon. You have
Okay,
rolled
damn it.
on
I
the
can't
weapon
use
table.
weapons.
I do believe. Oh, that you didn't roll artifacts.
Damn it.
another like.
+4. Permanent curse.
You know, why don't you roll me a 1,000, and I might ask you for another one depending on how this goes.
581.
And give me a D20.
17.
Ooh. 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 Hold on. Hold on. And then oh god, I need another table. Hold on. There's a lot of tables I need.
This sounds like it's going to be fun, though.
Yeah.
No. Oh, is it in this book too? There are too many books, guys.
This is a plus. I think that might be a +3 or +4.
Where is
Probably
a
+3.
sweatsuit? A magical sweatsuit?
What?
No, that's not what we found, but that's pretty sweet. This magic suit +5
Yes,
if
I got
worn.
my magic Adidas.
Wait, a
It's
+5
great.
magic suit?
This is not what you got. This is a random other thing that I found in here, but I'm going to read anyway because it sounds amazing.
My +5 magic pair of Adidas is good times. Good times. 100% resistant to cold.
This magic sweatsuit +5, if worn constantly for longer than 1 day, allows the wearer to cast the equivalent of a stinking cloud spell up to 3 times a day after that. A quote-unquote non-jock who attacks a jock attired in such a magical sweatsuit can choose to try and tear either the shirt or pants from the jock's body instead of attempting a normal attack roll in combat. Once a sweatsuit has been activated, burning it is the only way to get rid of the stinking cloud property of the suit. Not even soap of scrubbing will do any good. A sweatsuit also acts as a cloak of protection. I really wish that was what we had rolled, but it's not.
What is it what we found?
Like I
Okay.
said, magic Adidas.
That's amazing. Give me another D100.
D100?
Yeah.
Oh god, what did you
What the
roll?
fuck is a babanga? A babanga? The
You want
fuck is
me
a
to re-roll?
babanga? Hold on, maybe. I gotta Google this thingy first. The fuck is a babanga?
Odds are I can't use it.
It's clearly not a dog, but it should be some sort of. I think it's some sort of Ethiopian sword. I don't know. Give me another D100. I'm removing. I don't like that one.
58.
Ooh, what the fuck? Who comes up with these Nyek Plenento? Oh, that's actually pretty sick. That's pretty cool looking.
What is it?
How do you write it? What is it?
I'm gonna post it in Twitch chat. It's a single-handed. It's like a
Ooh,
short
wow.
sword, a curved short sword, a heavily curved one.
It seems like something between a machete and a curved sword,
Yeah.
and a saw on one side, depending on.
Yeah, so it's a one-handed weapon with a curved blade that hangs out with a toothed edge on the backside. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's definitely interesting. It certainly catches your attention. And it is of the highest quality make. I don't know if you use swords. Do you use swords, Shag?
I can use short swords and
This is a
technically long sword.
Yeah, this can be used by you then. Sure, totally.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what does it do?
It just has a strong bonus to hit
Oh.
and damage. It might have too strong of a bonus to hit or damage, though. We might want to re-roll it and just give it a different property because it's kind of buff. But you know what? Then again, sometimes you just roll well and you just have to deal with the properties of rolling well, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Like it just has.
By the way, did he take the Gobsploder sword with him, or did he leave it in the house?
Oh, we 100% left it in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So the Gobsploder, also
boomstick.
the boomstick or Gobsploder.
Yeah, whatever we want to call it. Yeah. And one more magic item, guys. One more, and
Okay.
I'll just have you. One of you roll for the start, and one of you roll for the end. You get us a 36.
And then
No, re-roll that. I don't want that shit. That's less interesting.
71.
Ooh, armors and shields.
God damn it!
Makes me feel any better, depending on what it is. I can't.
It's basically my character's like, nah, not my thing. Nah, it looks ugly.
Give me a D1,000.
Yep.
You got that? All right, cool.
Anyone will do it. 32.
Oh, 832.
Good number, I think.
What happens if you roll 1,000?
If you roll 1,000, you get Yolanda's shield.
I hope it's good.
We didn't roll 1,000 though.
No, we rolled 832.
Yeah, the everything's in alphabetical order, so high or low does not necessarily. It's not a magic shovel. It's not a magic shuriken or a magic skull. Skates of the roller hoopers? What the fuck?
What?
That's not what we're rolling, but any character
damn
wearing
it.
these skates can move at a rate of 24 over any surface, water, mud, stairs, going down, even over walls or ceilings. When doing so, a strange, soft sound may be heard, one that resembles the purring of a giant cat. The whirring of the skates. Okay, so they're just magic roller skates that allow you to go over any surface.
Perfect for Kobold because they suddenly move at 24.
You know what? That's what you find. You find skates of the roller hoopers. You don't
I like
find
to
this
think
random ass shield.
I like to think that they're rollerblades.
They are rollerblades. That's exactly what they are.
You
But
know,
they're-
my friend, these look like they would give you quite the speed boost. Have them.
Unfortunately they weigh 5 pounds and they take 2 rounds to put on because they got to be tightly laced. You know.
Well, it doesn't.
But they give you movement speed 24 over any surface you want, including walls and ceilings. But
I
only
definitely-
stairs going down. I don't think you can go upstairs, right? Because the angle is too weird to
Yeah,
you know.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll figure out how to put them on and just start slowly figuring them out. No, it's not like that. It's just like doing the walking thing. Then
Your first roller skates.
yeah. And
Now
then
I just imagine
start
this,
going up the walls and the ceiling like,
this guy
Oh my
had these
God.
items. So he was just roller skating around.
This is what he thought he'd need to defeat Desmond. These are the tools he brought with him.
His sword and roller skates. Well, he would be fast.
That way he can outrun Desmond. He can hit him with the +3 sword, and he can create bridges over any obstacles.
What kind of wizard was he anyway?
apparently a powerful one.
Yeah, he's no chump. He's no chump. He's a multi-classed fighter wizard. So
not that powerful of the wizard.
and I guess all that's left is for you to go tell him stories in prison while you get endless amounts of drink from Desmond, and Craig the guard doesn't want to be around for that, so he just leaves you alone.
And I get 2,250 extra gold.
Yeah, and you get 2,250 at gold. And
2250.
You can have all the magic items. You know what? We give Desmond the robe. He has earned it.
oh, this would be great for Layla.
And then when he how we display to him is like, Desmond, look what you looted.
A tear comes to his eye and he goes, "Really?"
Yeah, man, we couldn't have done it without you. Be careful. It's a little shocking.
Yeah, be careful with your daughter then, because it is quite shocking.
No, like we found a pile of like squirrels and shit around it.
I have to wonder, how do you even put it on?
Oh, there's probably a command word or a something, or you got to turn it inside out and then you can put it on. It's a weird thing. I'm sure she'll figure it out.
Check out what I found.
What'd you find, buddy? What'd you
And
find?
I like start like skating around over. Like I skate up one of the pillars and onto the ceiling.
What is this?
I don't know. The guy probably thought he would need these items to defeat you.
He like watches the kobold go over the ceiling and down the wall and across
Especially
the
at
floor and over a
24
table.
speed. It's like...
I was like spinning around. It's great.
Wow. That's fantastic.
That is definitely a fast kobold.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that's you've completed the quest. You've defeated the bad guy. You put him in jail. You stole his shit. You got paid.
also
you
we
saved
gave the ogre
Desmond.
probably all the rest alcohol we could
All the
find.
alcohol we found in there.
You got an ogre drunk. All without, and you didn't even kill the dog.
Nope.
This is our most peaceful session of shenanigans ever. No one was hurt.
Not seriously.
The dog was
no.
hurt. The dog was kicked
But
around.
Shag was hurt, seriously.
That's true, but there were, it was a fairly peaceful episode.
But Neal, there's still something I need to do.
Oh, tell me. Oh, you want to go see
Oh yeah.
Cog Wrench Hammer Bench?
Yep.
Oh god, now he has a bunch of gold.
Do you have enough money for him?
I have like 3.5 times what I need.
Okay, so you go see Cog Wrench Hammer Bench. He's been working furiously on your, what do you call it, chicken suit?
No,
I don't know
I'm
what
the
you call
mechanical dragon.
Mechanical dragon, right. But it's like a small mechanical dragon, right?
Yeah, it's like literally big enough that I could ride on him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like
All
probably
right.
the size of a very large dog.
Yeah, and he is there pounding away on it. He's currently attaching one of the legs to it, and he sees you coming in and says, I say, what a good day.
Indeed, it is. I'm sorry, I will not be rhyming today, my gnomish friend, for I just have too much to say, and I've not made this a habit of mine to rhyme all the time. So, I have money for you, but I also have a shit whack of money for you. If I were to throw on an extra 50%,
Mm-hmm.
what other features do you think you could add?
His eyes light up. They kind of roll back in his head as he starts thinking. He goes, well, what about hydraulic spike flinger? Is that something that you could consider a tear bringer?
I would. That would bring a little tear to my eye right now. Now, what if I doubled the amount?
You gotta kill the gnome, you know.
Imagine this. A tail, like a turkey's, that opens and displays, and then each of the feathers launches off and goes a different way, stabbing anything it impacts.
Not so much of a fan of the turkey, but what if you just had it? What if there were just like spines on the tail that did that?
Sure. Like a dinosaur with the spiky spikes.
Yeah.
What about a flamethrower?
I thought you already had. We already talked about that. Or is this like shoulder-mounted flamethrowers?
Yeah.
Besides just.
Well, one in the mouth, right, where it goes, right, and then a separate one on the head with a turret.
Oh god.
So you can do flame in 2 directions at once.
Ooh. I think that's good.
But we'll need bigger fuel tanks. and that means, and he like goes to some schematics and
if it
starts
ends
like,
up being horse sized, that's fine.
it might have to be bigger to contain all the fuel for the hydraulic spike flingers and the extra flamethrowers, and we're gonna need a new catalyst for the belly to create to keep the and then he like pulls out some things and starts writing some other things and goes, I need some more time.
You broke the note when he stops rhyming.
Yeah, all his rhyming has stopped, and he's just like jotting ideas down.
Okay. Now, what about the cool paint job? Will that be covered?
Sure. I'll outsource that work to someone else.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
And I'll just plop down a bag of 2,100 gold.
He seems pretty uninterested in the money. He's like, yes, of course, good, perfect, and kind of like shoves it heavily to the side. And I was like, excellent.
Shove it.
Hold on, I need some clear workspace for this. And he pulls out a new piece of vellum and pulls out a fresh quill and dips it in some ink, gets some ponce in his hand, and begins sketching out a new design for a larger mechanical dragon with flamethrowers and spike flingers.
I'll plop like 10 plat on the side of his workbench. I won't tell him about it. I'll just plop it there.
Nice.
Yep. And then go to the bank and proceed to exchange 860 gold for 86 plat. Because carrying around gold is too much for this little kobold.
It is done.
Excellent. Thank you, Neal.
Okay.
Well, can I exchange all this gold for gems?
Yes, you can exchange it for equivalent value of gems.
All right.
That's fine.
I have to write this down. So I have like 90 gold and 27 gems, each worth 100 gold.
Alrighty. That is going to be it for this week's Shenanigans. Sorry about the technical problems earlier in the broadcast, but I hope it made up for it with the amazing stuff that we got today.
Oh, God.
Any final words?
Neal, you'll get back to me on those spells eventually.
Oh, yes. Let me send you a list right now.
Oh, perfect. Also, it's a good thing you don't give me that bonus XP for how much gold we loot.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, XP. Hold on. Let's give you some XP. I forgot all about that section. You failed the quest to murder Desmond, but you succeeded in the quest to not murder Desmond.
To be fair, murdering Desmond was never really an outcome that would have succeeded.
No, had you tried to actually kill Desmond, it would have backfired and killed you instead. Definitely, 100% guaranteed. No rolls. Yeah.
Or we could have just gave him the letter, and since it was not made by us, he opened the letter, the thing explodes, damage Shenanigans, and the wizard just dies in its own.
No, you would have died. Yeah, you would have died.
No, the tavern does not believe in don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah. Let's see. So we'll do some for this. You never fought. You defeated the ogre by going around him, basically. You did defeat the dog.
I'd say we almost befriended him with our
Actually,
copious amounts of alcohol.
Good enough. Befriend or murder, same thing. Overcome obstacle.
Definitely should put that into a quote. Befriend or murder, same thing.
So quest XP, ogre XP, dog XP, XP for doing this, for jailing the guy instead of just killing him. We should just give XP for defeating him, and then bonus for doing it in a peaceful manner. So defeating him is gonna be something like that, and then a little bit for that, and then maybe some of this, and then we'll divide it between two people, and you can each take home. That's an awkward number, so I'm just gonna round it up. It's fine. It's fine. 2,925 each.
I level up definitely from that, and since I get 10% extra.
Damn.
Damn.
You do not get XP for the squirrels and the raccoon, though.
It wasn't our rope at the time.
Yeah, they were non-threatening. They did not pose a danger to
Well,
you, and therefore you do not
level-
get experience.
Level 2, let's see.
I'm really close to leveling up my wizard.
Ooh.
So
And
close.
I have a +1 to the HP. Yeah, nice. Pretty much.
I am 223 away from leveling up as a wizard.
So I get a +3, +1 on everything. Right, and 5 CP. Which I will spend one immediately, oh no, it's 2 immediately on the music proficiency that satyrs have to take or can take. Brings me in another level, brings me one step closer to getting the pipes, the pan pipes of a satyr, which are so incredibly OP. I will never use them I will try to use them responsibly because I mean, yeah, look at the pan pipes of that. If you play them, they are so strong that you can just at will cast charm, sleep, or cause fear within a 60-foot radius of yourself,
Pretty intense.
which is ridiculous. And they do not cost you anything but a few proficiencies, which is really, really. I mean,
Fantastic.
yeah, it's a staple of satyrs. But the thing is, satyrs normally, when playing a satyr, you have to play him like a satyr. Really, they do not use these pipes to cause harm. Really,
Mhm.
like they charm you because hey, satyrs want to have fun, and if you threaten them, they will try to sleep or fear you and run away.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's what it is.
All right, everybody. This has been Shenanigans. We will be back next weekend with more shenanigans. As always, if you'd like to join the Shenanigans cast, you can do so through Patreon. And other than that, we should have some hardcore heroes tomorrow.
Mm.
But it's my wife's birthday on Monday, so we're going out tonight. So it might start late, or it might be kind of a quiet session. See.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's that for Shenanigans.
Yeah, it was
Good night.
nice.
And goodbye.
Night.